enjoying Open XDR Summit. It's been an awesome 2 days. So thank you to our sponsors, Stellar Cyber. I know they're very humble and not putting their name out there, but Steve Garrison, VP of Marketing, who threw on this great event. And joining me on stage right now is the founder of Open XDR, Aimei Wei. So thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Susanna. Very happy. I'm so excited to see in the past couple of days the energy and how people benefit from the Open XDR solution and enthusiastic about the technology and the concept.
Yeah, we've attracted quite a group from people who have never heard of XDR to partners, to prospects, so it's been a great event. Aimei, let's start with how you got to Open XDR. Tell us a little bit about your journey. Open XDR is your concept. It's in many ways your baby that you came up with.
Right. So I think in the beginning, what we embarked on is to solve this cybersecurity crisis, we call it. Why there's a crisis? Because the IT environment is changing because of the digitalization, people moving to cloud, the adoption of SaaS services, and the mobility working from the pandemic had made it
worse
faster. Yeah. But in those days, in 2017, 18, we probably didn't anticipate the pandemic.
Right.
But we saw it's coming, right? The environment is getting more complicated and we are all more exposed. So on the other hand, it's never been easier for hackers to start an attack because there are so many tools available out there that can just download from GitHub, do some tweak, and issue an attack. So on the defense side, the tools, if you look at the tools we have today, in those days, more siloed tools, there are alert fatigue and the people, practitioners, security analysts just cannot keep up. They're being drowned in the alert fatigue and
so you saw that as a huge challenge as you looked out.
It's coming, so we needed a new approach to solve this problem. How can we cover the whole attack surface? How can we leverage the latest development in the machine learning AI to more effectively provide the tools, a platform to make the SOC analyst 10s or 100 times more efficient? Yeah, and another thing to make the matters even worse is the shortage of talent.
Right.
We all know it's harder to find a hire software engineer, but it's much, much harder to find a security expert who can help you to fight this war.
Yeah, Open XDR is the solution for some of the biggest business challenges that lead and point to cybersecurity, and that's, like you said, a shortage of talent, too much data that doesn't talk to each other. So you saw that as, hey, there is a market for it, and when we talk about XDR, so many people use it, and we had speakers over and over say, there's a huge difference between Open XDR and just extended detection and response. Elaborate on that openness.
Actually, when we first created this, we didn't know what to call it. We call it breach detection system. We call it security analytics platform. And later on, we saw this. Some people start to coin this word called XDR. So we look at the definition of XDR. It aligns everything with what we are building. The only thing that it's a closed system. The initial definition of XDR is integrate everything from a single vendor. And that's not our vision. Our vision is you have to integrate with the best of breed security tools.
Sure.
So to differentiate that, because that does not align with our vision, so we call it, in 2019, we were the first one who called Open XDR. So what Open XDR means, pre-pack the capabilities, a lot of NDR, EDR, or different SIEM, secure threat intelligence, SOAR, IDS.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what tool. You will bring all of that in and integrate it.
You have pre-built capabilities, but at the same time, you have to be open. Right? So last 2020, the last in-person RSA conference before the pandemic, there were a few companies saying we have an XDR solution. But today, I'm so happy to see that so many companies start to call them their solution XDR. That validates this vision. Everybody realizes that's a way to solve the security problem.
Yeah, so we're, as security practitioners in the industry, we're evolving.
Yeah.
But today, is there any other solution out there that is open XDR?
I think people approach the XDR from different points. A lot of companies pivot on what they have. For example, the SIEM vendors, the EDR vendors, the vulnerability scanner vendors, so they all try to solve the problem, but all start from different points. So I think everybody is in this journey, everybody is at a different stage.
Sure.
So it's actually very hard for end customers, users, if you are looking for an XDR solution, how can you tell which one actually is operational, which one actually works?
Yeah, and it's a trend now to throw in XDR. It's become a buzzword.
Right. So I think it's a good thing. On one hand, that means everybody agrees that's a way to solve the problem. On the other hand, it's very noisy. I think it's rather difficult for the end customer to pick which one.
To differentiate, is it
Exactly.
truly XDR, and then
Right.
is it open?
Yeah, so I think there are three questions you can ask when you talk to a vendor, right? First question you would ask is, without any other security tools, by just deploying this solution, how much attack surface are you protected? Because a lot of solutions, they rely on solely on other security tools.
Sure.
Right, so by just deploying that, you basically don't have any protection. So the built-in capability, I keep on emphasizing on this, is your network protected, is your cloud application protected, is your endpoint users, emails all protected. The second question you want to ask, if I have a security tool already, how easy is it to integrate it into this platform? Do I have to, after the data is ingested, do I have to study the data, write the rules, do the detection, develop all the detections myself? That's heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Time consuming, right? How that's also measures how deeply, how tightly the integration is, the quality integration. So you can ask that question to figure out. The third question is, after I integrate my existing security tool, how effective are you augmenting my tool? Are you adding value to my tool?
Right.
For example, are you correlating my tool's output from other tools to give me stronger signal rather than weak signal? Because we all know, like, individual tools are noisy.
Right.
Yeah, to give you the high-level picture, we call it connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots.
Right, and give you so we can show you the complex attacks, how it happened, how far it has progressed, and how to remediate.
Kind of
To
remediate.
stop it.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you want a solution that gives you actionable alerts.
Exactly.
Right? I mean,
Exactly.
there's so much data out there. What do you do with that data if it doesn't give you meaningful alerts
Right.
or
Yes.
meaningful metrics? And that's what Open XDR does at the end of the day.
Yes. So the last thing is the response, of course. When you validate, know what's happening, how can you stop it the right way, right? So you have to have the built-in response functionality so that the customer can easily protect their whole environment.
Where do you see XDR or Open XDR in the next year or 2 years? Do you think other companies will adopt what you've built? Do you see more competitors in this space? Where do you see your solution?
I think Open XDR now is not so much different from XDR. Actually, during this journey, we influenced the analysts. We talked to Gartner. They gradually agree with us. XDR has to be open, has to be able to integrate with other solutions. So my view is, in the end, we'll converge. We'll all reach there. The system has to be a lot of built-in capability, has to be able to integrate with other solutions. It's just we are all at various stages
Right.
of getting there. I think in the end, a lot of vendors will provide a similar solution. But today, I think we are definitely one of the top ones that already provide the value, Open XDR.
Yeah. And you guys are constantly innovating and improving your solution. Any insight to the audience of what's coming next?
Definitely, absolutely. I think on one hand, the nature of cybersecurity is keep on evolving process, because the offense side is evolving too. They change every day, so we have to evolve and
Keep up with them.
Stay ahead of them.
Ahead of them.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, we have still have a lot of innovations, ideas yet to be implemented, to be provided. Also, I think cybersecurity is not just you sell a product to customer that solves a problem. It's a teamwork. You have to work with your customer together. We defend, we win this war together. It's not like I just give you a tool, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So we work with our customer. We listen to them and see what's going on, what they're seeing, and it's a feedback loop.
Yeah,
to
and
us.
we heard that a few times over the last 48 hours, that cybersecurity, it's not just technology. It's the strategy should be the technology, the people, and the processes
Right.
combined.
There's always a people factor in this.
All right, any last remarks or thoughts as we end this conversation? Anything else you'd like to add, Aimei?
Yeah, I'm just so happy to see the vibe. That's with the communities eventually coming back as Haiyan, like the last speaker mentioned. It's so exciting to see the new technologies coming out, the innovations, and to see people just.
Yeah, I know. It's been too long since.
Right,
We've
a
all
lot
been
of us
together.
met in the Zoom, talked over the phone, but I'm just so happy to see people in person.
Well, before we wrap things up, I have a special announcement. So today, Stellar Cyber won a very special award.
Oh, wow.
And I'm here to present Aimei, the founder of Open XDR, the Global InfoSec Awards. Stellar Cyber has been chosen as the editor's choice for extended detection and response. So congratulations.
Thanks so much. Yeah, this is teamwork. It's all of us work together. Thank you all.
And it was awarded today at the RSA conference. So congratulations to Stellar Cyber.
Yeah.